Right, welcome back. Part two of our adventure in Castle RavenLoft. We are trying to escape the tomb before Count Stradh wakes up and hunts us down. So our hero Cat is in a battle with the gargoyle. It just wounded her. She's slowed. She's down 2 hit points. And it is the start of the hero phase. So we are going to go ahead and jump right in. All right. So let's see. This gargoyle has 2 hit points. Do we have any attacks that do 2 hit points? We do. But we should have done that right after she attacked us. All right. So let's go ahead and do that. It's technically the end of the villain phase. We just got attacked in our last session. We're going to go slightly back in time and use our daily power to right post. It's +7 to the attack. It does 2 damage. And I can use this immediately after an adjacent monster attacks you to attack that monster. All right, so we are going to use that. It gets +7. And let's see if we can hit this guy. The gargoyle is not undead. We need a 16 + 7. 6 + 7 is 13. That's a miss. That right post did not work. But that is not an attack. So now we're in the hero phase. And let's see. Is there any way to get away from this guy? We could move and then do a snipe shot. Use this power at the start of your hero phase. You gain +4 bonus to attack rolls and deal +1 damage. All right, so let's use our sneak attack to get a +4. And then we're slowed, so we can only move 2 spaces. So I guess we'll move 1, 2. Does this guy have to be adjacent? No. So we'll move 1, 2. He's gonna be 1 tile away from us. We'll use our snipe shot. We get a +2 bonus from that, +4 bonus from this, so that's +6. And +1 damage. So +6 with the +7 attack. So we're looking at +13 to the roll. Do 2 damage and hit this guy. That's enough. So that will kill the gargoyle with the snipe shot. Dagger right through the eye. Gargoyle is dead. We are going to get 3 experience to go into our experience pile. And we'll draw a treasure. Our treasure is a lucky charm. We can use this item to re-roll a die. So we will keep that. We move 2. It's the end of the hero phase. So we were slowed. But we are going to lose our slowed condition at the end of the hero phase. That goes away. All right. Next is the exploration phase. We are not on the edge, so we can't draw a dungeon tile. Oh, you know what? I could be on the edge. I could have moved 1, 2 and shot him. So let's do that. Let's do that so that we're on the edge. And then, since we're on the edge, we can draw the exploration tile. It has a black triangle, so the sun won't move, but we will get an encounter. There's a monster. The monster is going to be a kobold skirmisher. We'll get him out. All right, and then we are going to go to the villain phase. Black triangle means we get an encounter, so something bad is going to happen. what that encounter is. It's an icy corridor. A thin layer of ice makes it difficult to stand in one place. Attack each hero on the active hero's tile. After the attack, place each hero on the active hero's tile on a tile within one tile. Alright, so this is a 2 damage attack. I think we're going to look for 5 XP and get rid of that. So we're going to spend the gargoyles 3, 4, 5. And we are going to cancel this encounter. So the corridor does not become icy. We've got 3 XP left. So again, as a reminder, you can spend 5 XP to cancel an event. And if you roll a 20 on the dice, you can spend 5 XP to level up. All right, so we spent that 5 XP, and that means we're going to go and have Kobold Skirmisher activate. He's within 1 tile, so he's going to throw his javelin at us. So he gets startled, he sees Cat, throws the javelin at her. 9 plus 5 is 14. And unfortunately, that is exactly what he needs to hit us. So Cat is going to take another damage. So she is down to 5 life. And then we're back to the hero phase. Alright, so this guy has 1 life. We got Dragon's Breath Elixir. We could throw it. I think we're just going to snipe shot him. The Kobold is not an undead. So let's do snipe shot plus 7. We get a plus 2 bonus since he's 1 tile away, so plus 9. Launch some daggers at this Kobold. We need a 13. 9 plus 17, that's definitely a hit. 1 damage. Takes out the Kobold. And he is worth 1 experience. Let's get our treasure, and then we can still move. So our treasure card is Clear the Air. Discard an environment. Discard an environment card in play. So the only environment card that was in play was the Deadly Shadows. That was not affecting us. But we'll go ahead and discard it anyways. And then we can move. So we can either move back around this way, which I think we'll do. We'll go 1, 2, 3, just to keep everything in a tight little square. That'll end our hero phase. We'll explore. It is Crypt of Baroth Ravonia. It's black. So we're gonna have another encounter. The sun is not moving though, so we're able to get a little bit further away from Stradh. See what monster is in here. A Wraith. Wraith has 15 armor class, 2 hit points, and it is a pretty dangerous creature to deal with. Dangerous. So there's a Wraith in there. Clear out some of these bodies. Okay. Let's see. So then we have to draw a encounter card. It is Ambush. A massive net falls from the ceiling while monsters close in from all sides. Attack each hero on the active hero's tile. It gets plus 8 to the attack and we will be slowed. So we're kind of close to the edge, so that's good. So let's see what the slow does. Yep, it's a hit. So the net falls on us. We get the slowed condition, so we're only going to be able to move 2 spaces on our next turn. And then with that, we'll go ahead and activate the monster. We're going to activate the Wraith. He's within 1 tile. It moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks the hero with a life-draining claw. And that life-draining claw does 3 damage, which is bad. Alright, so he's going to move adjacent to us. Attack with a life-draining claw. He gets plus 6 to the attack. 25, that hit, that's 3 damage. So we are gonna have 2 life left. We'll just clear this off. Wraith walls pass through our body, causing horrible damage to Cat. Well, that says immobilized. I need slowed or slowed. Right. Now, what to do? What to do? Okay, that's the end of the villain phase, so we are back to the hero phase. So, we could try to throw the Dragon Breath Elixir because we don't have anything. We can use the Holy Avenger and get a +3 bonus to attack. Oh, I know what we can do. We can use our right pulse strike that missed last time. So the Wraith just attacked us. We can use this power immediately after being attacked. It's +7. We get +3 from the Holy Avenger because he's right next to us. So we'll do a right pulse strike. See if we can get 2 damage in on him. All right, so we get +10 to the roll, and we need 15. Perfect. That will kill the Wraith, but the Wraith has a death streak. When this monster is destroyed, each hero on its tile takes 1 damage. Oh, but you know what? We are actually not on its tile because the tile separation is right here. So it is actually on the other tile. So the Wraith will die. It'll do its death streak. Fantastic. We are going to get 3 experience. That'll go into our experience pile. We lose our right pulse strike though, because that is our daily power. If it was successful, it's gone. We'll draw treasure, but the scary Wraith has been killed. We got Breath of Life. Play this immediately. Your hero regains 1 hit point. So we will play that immediately. We will have 3 life now. Then we are slowed, so we can still move 2 spaces. So we'll move 1, 2. Get by that edge. We'll lose our slowed. That'll wrap up our hero phase. Next, it is exploration phase. So we will draw a tile. We got a hallway. The black arrow, so we're gonna get an encounter. Let's see what monster, what form of madness is down this hall. Blazing skeleton. That is not good. Right, so blazing skeleton comes out. And let's see, we'll probably switch this up. So right. So that's an exploration phase. We drew the monster card, we placed it. Villain phase, we have to draw the encounter. Because we have a black arrow, the sun only moves on the white arrow. And what are we getting for our encounter? A howling ghost, probably the skeleton. A shrieking banshee emerges from the shadows. Its howl causes you to recoil in agony. Attack each hero on the active hero's tile. A hero hit by this attack can flip an unused daily power over to prevent this damage. I could flip over Spring Away. That's not gonna bother me too much. All right, so Howling Attack is +9. Let's see if it hits us. Yeah, that definitely hits. But I'm gonna use the option. I'm gonna flip over this Spring Away daily power to avoid the damage, so we won't take any damage. Then the Blazing Skeleton is going to activate, so that's the only monster in our lane. 13 AC, 2 life. If it's within 1 tile of the hero, it attacks each hero with a ball of fire. So this guy's going to throw a ball of fire at Cat. It's +7 to hit. 9 + 7 is 16. That's a hit, so we take 2 damage. So Cat is down to 1 life. All right. All right, so we are back towards the heroes phase. Cat's up. We can move and attack or attack and move. And I think we are going to... We want to Holy Avenger this guy. Do a Death Strike, move 2, and attack. Yeah, so we're going to use our at-will power, Death Strike, move 2, and attack. We get +7. He's going to rush this thing. Oh, but it has 2 life. I don't have anything that does 2 damage, so we'll just go for it. All right. So she runs up to it, attacks with the Death Strike. It's going to get +10. 4 + 10 is 14. That's barely enough, but she hits it. So she hits the Blazing Skeleton. It's going to take 1 damage. She still has her move left. But she's also going to use the Dragon's Breath Elixir. Attack each monster on your tile. This does not count as an attack, so we get +4 to the roll. We're going to try to throw this elixir at the skeleton and see if we can kill it that way. 15 + 4 is 19. All right, we'll discard this card. It'll do 1 damage to the skeleton, killing it. Skeleton explodes. We'll get 2 XP for that. And we will draw a treasure card. See what we find. Movement respite. Play this fortune immediately. Place this card face up on top of either the encounter deck or the monster deck. The next time a card will be drawn from this chosen deck, discard this card. So we will put this on top of the monster deck. So the next time the monster deck is drawn, we will just throw that card away. All right, we did our attack. Death Strike, throw the fire potion. Now we can move to wrap up the hero phase. Exploration phase, we're at the edge. We'll draw a card. It's white. No encounter for us. But we have to draw a monster card. But we do not draw a monster card. Instead, the movement of respite goes away. It's a white arrow. So the sun will move 1 more space to 4. So we can just have 1 more white arrow, and then Stradh, the Vampire Lord, is going to wake up, start chasing us through this dungeon. Okay, so hero phase. We didn't have to place a monster. Villain, no encounter card. Okay, and we're back to the hero phase. So we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just move. See if we can get out of dodge. So again, we're looking for the staircase to escape. Instead, we find another passageway. It has a white triangle, which means the sun has set. So Stradh is going to wake up. It says, somewhere in the darkness behind you, you hear the sound of stone scraping on stone. It must be the sound of Strahd's coffin lid sliding open. The Vampire Lord has awakened. Okay. It says, when you move the sun token onto the last circle of the time track, the sun sets and Stradh wakes up. Find the Stradh villain card and place the Stradh figure on the bone pile on the Stradh crypts tile. Stradh activates at the start of each player's villain phase. So Stradh is coming. So he is going to be on the bone pile in his crypt. So this is Stradh. he starts over here, and we will be doing the first action on his villain card when we get to the villain phase. Now on. So he does have a ways to go to try to get to us through the castle. We might be able to get out. All we have to do is find the stairs. That's our goal. Just get to the stairs. All right, so we revealed the tile, white tile, so we don't have to keep track of the sun. The sun has set. We'll draw our monster card to see what's in this room. We've got 1 life, and there's a wolf. All right. Wolf comes out. Part of the exploration phase. We don't have to do an encounter, which means the wolf will attack. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. All right. Let's see. What is the wolf going to do? If the wolf is adjacent to a hero, it attacks that hero with a bite. It's not adjacent. The wolf is within 2 tiles of a hero. It moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a pounce. So it is gonna pounce on us. +7 to the attack. 19, that's a hit. It does 1 damage and we are slowed. So we are knocked out. All right. That means on our turn, we are going to, we knocked our figure on our side because we are unconscious. Effects such as slowed and immobilized still apply to the hero, so we are slowed. That's the second part of that attack. Then right. No other actions. Okay. No damage. Okay. Okay, so at the start of my turn, we'll use the healing surge token to pop back up. Right, so let's see. How are we doing with time? I think we're close to the exit. I think we'll keep going. Yeah, we'll try to keep going. Okay. So that was exploration phase, draw a monster card, the villain phase. Okay, actually I should have activated the monster last. Next up I should have activated the villain. Well, we're still knocked out, but Strahd's gonna activate. When you're reading the villain card, you just do the first thing that it says. If Stradh has 5 hit points or fewer remaining, so he's got 19 armor class and 12 life, we don't do that. He's not within 1 tile. He's not within 1 tile. Otherwise, Stradh moves 2 tiles toward the hero. Yep, so he's gonna move 2 tiles. So that is a little scary. He's moving a lot faster than we thought. So Stradh is going to move 2 tiles closer. 1, 2. And start making its way over to us. All right. So we are back to the hero phase. We have 2 hero tokens in our pool. Healing surge. So we spin the healing surge. And each character has a healing surge value on their character sheet. So for us, it's 4 hit points. So Cat will heal 4 hit points. Stagger back to their feet. And then we gotta take care of this wolf. Alright. So we pop up. We're gonna do a death strike on the wolf. So move 2 spaces, hit for +7. 1, 2. 6 + 7 is 13. That is not enough. We are going to use our lucky charm and re-roll the die. We gotta get lucky. 10 plus 7 is 17. That's enough. That'll kill the wolf. We get 1 XP and a treasure. All right, so we get rid of the wolf. 1 XP, we get a treasure. It is Guided Strikes. Play this immediately. Until the end of your next hero phase, each hero gains +2 bonus to attack rolls. So we get an extra +2 to attack rolls. And then we can still move. So we will just come over here. And then we'll go to exploration phase. We will draw a tile. The Fetid Den. It is white. No encounter. There's going to be a monster in here. Let's see what's in the Fetid Den. We've got to be close to the staircase. A rat swarm. A swarm of rat. All right. Drew a monster card. Next is the villain phase. The villain is in place, so we have to activate him. So again, Stradh, we will look at his villain card, and he's far away, so it's going to say move 2 spaces. 1, 2. He's coming down here. He's getting close to us. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 spaces away. So we are in trouble. Next up, activate each monster and trap you control. So we are controlling Rat Swarm. So if the Rat Swarm is within 1 tile, it moves to the closest hero's tile and attacks with a multitude of bites. All right, so the Rat Swarm is going to move up to us. We'll get on our tile and attack Cat with a multitude of bites. +7 to the roll. 3 plus 7 is 10. It misses, so Cat's able to avoid the Rat Swarm. Oh, and Cat also should have discarded her slowed at the end of her turn. Yep, so she's not slowed anymore. But the rat missed, so that's good. We're back to the hero phase. We are going to do a Death Strike on the rat. Move 1, 2. We get +7 to the attack, +2 for Guided Strikes. So we are rolling at +9. Try to kill this rat. And +1 from the Holy Avenger, because it's always +1 even if they're not undead. So +10. We need a 12, 15 hit. Rat Swarm is dead. 1 XP, treasure. The treasure we get, burst of speed. Your hero can move his or her speed. All right, we'll use that immediately, even though it's not going to matter. We'll run down here. And then we'll explore this edge now that the rats are dead. Explore, come on, is it the tile? It is. Secret staircase. All right, there's a monster. The monster is the ghoul guarding the staircase. So all we gotta do is get by the ghoul. Get by this guy. Okay. Right. Yep, we just have to start our turn on a secret stairway tile to win. All right, so next up, we explored. We go to the villain phase. Stradh is going to activate. So he is just going to move 2 tiles closer. 1, 2. We come back over here. The ghoul is going to activate. If the ghoul is adjacent to a hero, it's not. It's within 1 tile. It's going to move adjacent and attack with a paralyzing claw, which is actually bad. We don't want to get hit by the paralyzing claw. Adjacent to the closest hero, so it's going to move here. Attack Cat with a paralyzing claw for +7. 8 plus 7 is 15. That is going to hit us. So we get hit and we're immobilized, which is bad. You cannot move. So we take 1 damage. So we're down to 3 life, and we can't move. Okay. All right, let's see if we can wrap this up. We're gonna Death Strike the Ghoul. We get plus 7, 8, 9, 10. Our guided strikes is gone. We don't have this bonus anymore. And to hit the Ghoul, we need 16. So we get plus 10 to the roll. All right, that's enough to hit the Ghoul. He's got 1 life. We kill him, 2 XP. He's dead. We get a treasure card. We got the Ring of Accuracy, plus 1 bonus to attacks, rolls against monsters that aren't adjacent. All right, we can explore. We couldn't move, so we're going to have to draw an encounter card. All right, so exploration phase, blah, blah, blah. We cannot move. Monster card. We didn't place a tile. Yep. So we are going to go ahead and draw an encounter card. We lose Immobilize at the end of our turn, so Immobilize is gone. We drew an event. Attack. Prowling Ghost. The ghosts of past adventures haunt this room. Their shrieks send you running deeper into the dungeon. Attack the active hero. After the attack, draw a tile from the bottom of the dungeon tile stack and place it adjacent to the unexplored edge that is closest to the active hero. Place a new monster on that tile and then place the active hero on that tile. All right. Well, lucky for us, we have enough XP to cancel that. So we're going to spend 3, 4, 5 XP. We're going to cancel that Prowling Ghost because we don't want to move away from the entrance. All right. We cancel that attack. Next up, Stradh activates. And just to make sure we're not skipping anything from him. So you go from top to bottom. The first thing that happens, if Stradh has 5 hit points or fewer remaining, and the misformed token, so that's not true. If Stradh is within 1 tile of the hero, he is not. If Stradh is within 1 tile of any hero, he is not. 5 hit points or fewer remaining, no. Otherwise, he moves 2 tiles towards the hero with the most hit points remaining. Okay. So he is still going to move 2 tiles towards us. So he's going to go 1 tile, 2 tile. He can see us. Then it's back to the hero phase. We can move, so we are going to move here and skedaddle out of the staircase. And let's see, what does it say for victory? You win the game when a hero starts his or her turn on the secret stairway tile. Oh, I have to start my turn on the tile. Okay, so 1 more turn to go. We're on the tile. We didn't. We'll clear these dead monsters out. All we should have to do is draw an encounter card. So we didn't explore. We have to get an encounter card. The encounter is Summoning Circle. Place a new monster adjacent to the active hero. And discard this card. A careless misstep disturbs a magic rune, freeing a horde creature. Alright. Let's see if I've got 5 XP left. I think I do because I see a big stack of dead monsters. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. So we'll spend this 5 to cancel that so we don't have to deal with any monsters. Summoning Circle is done. We read Strahd's villain stuff, so he is just going to move 2 tiles towards us. 1, 2. So he gets right by us. We go to the hero phase and we escape. We dash out of the dungeon and it says victory. You win the game when a hero starts his or her turn on the secret stairway tile, which is what we did. All right. And that is Adventure 1. Escape the Tomb. Castle RavenLoft Dungeons and Dragons board game. There's a bunch of them. There's Wrath of a Shardalon, Mad Mage. There's a couple other ones, but I think this is the first one. But it's a pretty fun little dungeon crawler. Feel free to check it out. Links in the description below. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe. If you noticed any rules mistakes, go ahead and throw those in the comments, and we appreciate any feedback. All right, that will conclude our adventure, and thanks for watching.